Today we're talking about one of America's favorite pastimes, classic cars, and we're here at Hanksters Hot Rods with Gary Hankinson, and we're on location in South Daytona. Gary, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for having me.
You've got a lot of beautiful cars. We'll share some in a moment with the viewers. Gorgeous. I mean, I've found 5 or 6 already that I'd like to take home with me. You offer a quantity discount?
Yeah, I'll work with you there for sure.
All right. Well, I know you've been doing this for a very long time, for over 30 years, and you've seen a lot. And I think for our viewers, one of the things they'd be very interested in is as people get acquainted with the idea of classic cars, and maybe they're at a stage in their life where they are ready to get a car. Maybe they've retired or they have an opportunity to get a car like what you have. What's an entry point people should think about? What's it going to cost for them to buy their first hot rod if they don't have a lot of experience with it?
Well, first I'd recommend they buy one that's completed and ready to go. Unless they're very handy and have a shop, you can buy one that needs some work. But yeah, I would recommend that first, and then that way you can just get it and go and enjoy it. But
drive it.
Yeah, you're going to be in the 40 to 50,000 to get an entry level driver quality car that you can get out and just go.
Okay, well, somebody like me, I don't get underneath the hood of a car and work on. I know how to fill up the windshield wiper fluid. Okay, but when you get beyond that, I'm like, okay, where is it? What do I do? So if I get a car, then I buy one that is ready to roll.
Yeah.
I just do normal maintenance on it, and is there anything special I need to know about these vehicles that they need extra special care? You don't hook them up to the computer like you do today's cars.
Yeah, for sure. Not really. They're pretty primitive and simple. The usual fluids every year, no matter the miles. If you only put 500 miles, it's just a good practice to update all the fluids.
Okay, so normal maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, check tire pressures, of course the battery, and while you're storing it to disconnect the battery. It's a very important thing. Most folks don't do that. They forget, jump in it, battery's dead.
I can tell you right now, if I had one of these, I wouldn't be disconnecting the battery.
Yeah. Well, there's a quick disconnect that we put on all of our cars when we sell them, just because we encourage folks to do that. So it's a good practice.
What are some of the major cost categories that people should plan for beyond, we talked about the basic maintenance. What about, should they expect repairs more so than maybe another vehicle or a more modern vehicle? And then also the question about storage.
Not really on repairs. There's still a lot of old school shops that will work on these. If you keep up on the maintenance, the thing about a classic car is the more you drive it, the less problems you're going to have.
Really?
When they sit, that's when they develop problems, particularly leaks. So we encourage folks to get out and drive them, And then in storage, clean, dry storage is the best. Inside, clean, dry. If you can do climate controlled, it's even better.
Okay, so again, garage with air conditioning control.
Absolutely, that'd be perfect. It is an investment. It really, truly is. And I encourage people to look at it from that perspective. Keep it in the condition that you bought it in. You're going to get all your money back. I mean, think about it. If you use it for 3 years and you get out of it what you paid for it, can't go wrong with that.
Well, that would be a wonderful outcome, and dare I say, could be part of a diversified portfolio that we might, depending on a person's situation and their assets, certainly be something that somebody might be able to justify and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What about some of the surprises that you've seen people have, like things they weren't expecting once they've gotten the car, they've gotten over, the initial excitement, they take it home, it's theirs. Any surprises you see that people have that they just weren't prepared for?
The most common one I can think of is the difference from a 50-year-old machine as opposed to what they're driving today. I have a kind of joking refer to it as a garden tractor and the space shuttle.
Okay.
It's that much difference. 50 years in technology is
huge.
It's huge. And once they start driving it, it all kind of all comes back like, gosh, a little bit of push on the pedal, a little bit more to stop, a little bit more on the steering, so it's just getting acclimating to driving an old machine.
My forearms could use a little bit of a workout, so I wouldn't mind.
That would do it for sure. Absolutely.
Well, it's kind of funny. You mentioned the technology and the electronics, and I don't want to be conspiratorial or anything like that, but there are people that honestly worry about, what's in our cars and how, can somebody somewhere flip a switch and the thing won't start.
Oh, and the modern cars, yeah.
And so these cars,
right.
classic cars, they aren't so full of technology that, that is as much of an issue. So if somebody's a little bit worried about that, well, the classic cars, it's mechanical. It's not electrical or having all this, digital technology built into it.
Yeah.
It's not hooked up to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's fully analog mechanical, so,
You put gas in it, it'll go.
That's right, yep.
What do you think about the idea of buying a car that's already restored, as you say, kind of ready to roll, versus somebody taking on a project and building it out or engaging a shop like yours to help them with building it?
I recommend buying it ready to go.
Yeah.
You get the enjoyment quickly. You're excited. You want to get out and go. You want to drive it and enjoy it. Unless you would enjoy the process, itself, which is sometimes arduous, can be up to a year. I recommend getting it completed and use it. It's just
for most people.
You
that's
get in and go.
Get in it and go.
Yeah, and then every 2, 3, 4 years, if trade it off. If you're tired of that one, grab something else and keep repeating that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, and there are people that like to build and construct and make changes and all of that, and that's fine for them. Maybe after you've done a few of them where you bought them ready to roll and then you want to work on one, maybe then.
Well, I see these days there was a lot of the do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah.
And they've been there, done that, where they've had a car they worked on for a year or 2 or 3, and now I'm seeing those guys change over and buy one that's done. They don't want to go back that path that they were already on, and they've maybe done it 2 or 3 times. So you're seeing kind of a trend. Folks are buying cars that are ready to go. They just want to enjoy it.
And that's primarily what you offer, is they're ready to go.
Absolutely.
You're not giving them to them half built.
We fill that gap. We have driver quality cars ready to go. For the most part, our cars aren't 100-point show cars because, we work in the driver quality section. We encourage them to use them. A 100-point show car doesn't get driven.
Right.
So it's contradictory.
It's showroom.
Right. It gets trailered around to shows.
I see.
We like the mid-level, little bump and bruise here and there, but that's something that the guy can get and just go.
I like that a lot. That's good. So the final question for you I wanted to ask is, when somebody walks around your shop and the showroom and they see all these vehicles, I'm like, wow, 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 wow. So how do you balance? What do you tell somebody to balance between that dream car, like, wow, I love that, versus, affordability for them? Yeah,
buy to your budget. Don't go out of your budget.
Stick to the number.
Stick to the number. I see people like, they're 5, 10, 20, they're trying to talk themselves up, but it's better off stick to your budget.
Well,
you don't want to regret later feeling like, gosh, I'm nervous now because I paid too much, because then you won't use it.
Exactly. And if you're not going to drive it, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Well, and I love your philosophy is that people can buy them and then down the road sell them. So maybe they buy one, they like it, it's affordable, and then later
work your way up.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love it. I'm glad you had us. This is beautiful, Gary. We love being here at Hankster Hot Rod, and it's a great thing that you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.